If you ever were under any kind of delusion that corporations making their Marvel and Star Wars movies were just like doing so nonchalantly, that there's not a coordinated effort between them, the news media, and of course the politicians in the Democratic Party to create this entire cultural juggernaut, which just is overwhelming. You can see in the way that they do their speech these days that, of course, all of it's coordinated. Today we have AOC gloating about Tucker Carlson's firing, and you watch what she compares things to. It's absolutely ridiculous. We'll get into the news in just a moment. My name is John Delarose. I am a #1 best-selling author and award-winning comic creator. And of course, I have my Flying Sparks final volume on my pre-order here. This is not a Marvel comic. This is something quite different, where I'm making my own superheroes and, of course, creating a world where the values of the heroes are actually in line with like actual good morality and things like that. So check this out. If you like superhero stories and you want to replace Marvel, this is a great place to go. We have this completely done, and we're going to be printing and shipping these very soon. So check it out. And go to that link in the description below. Along with my other books, I really appreciate you guys supporting culture, because if we don't start our own culture and get this going, we're not going to be able to fight against these people. It's never going to work. You have to come in hard for our cultural items, and I appreciate everybody who's done so far. So the news of the day is AOC makes a video, of course, gloating about Tucker Carlson. She goes off. She's sitting in her car doing her little TikTok-y thing, trying to appeal to all the Zoomers, which they're damn good at, guys. I mean, our politicians need to get their freaking acts together, because this is actually very effective rhetoric. I know you don't want to hear it, but it actually is. And that's why people like this are still around, because she does an incredible job reaching these audiences, whereas a lot of people, of course, on the right are not working to do that, and we need to get better at that. So here it is. This is what she's doing. She gives a kind of just dumb speech about how it's great that he's gone. It's important that he's gone. Deplatforming works isn't important, as Jack Posobiec highlighted here. They are all for deplatforming. They want us all gone. They want us all silenced. They want us all killed at the end of the day. Make no mistake about it. And then she, of course, blames us, saying that Tucker Carlson is, quote, responsible for threats against her. Absolutely crazy. How is he responsible for just reporting on her craziness? What is happening, whatever threats happen to her, that doesn't make any sense. You're not allowed to report the news on our side, but on their side, they're allowed to absolutely go crazy on us. You think she's responsible for any death threats on Tucker Carlson? I bet you she is. I mean, she's comparing him to a Marvel villain, after all. He's terrible. He's Thanos. He's absolutely one of the worst people for just reporting the news. I mean, this is where we're at now. He's not, like vicious murderer villain reporting the news. Same thing in AOC's mind. But if you look at it, she actually uses the rhetoric of the Marvel movies. Now, they used to use Harry Potter all the time. It used to be like, I feel like I've overcome Voldemort. But now they can't use Harry Potter because J.K. Rowling believes that a woman has a vagina. And you can't get around that. So you can't use that reference anymore. But with Star Wars and Marvel, they use it all the time. You saw Zelensky comparing Ukraine to like the rebellion and things like that. And of course, now she talks about Tucker Carlson being the end of a Marvel movie. So she's saying that she can't help but think that after the credits roll, the hand of the villain's going to come back up and, he's going to be around again. Yeah, well, I think she's right here. Tucker Carlson's going to be back, and he's going to be unfiltered at this point. We're going to see what happens now, because you don't know with things like Fox News, right? Because this is a big mainstream media outlet by itself. Did they prop up Tucker Carlson? Like, did they make him into the media personality that he is? Does he actually have the following? Or is Tucker Carlson actually propping up that network, and people are going to come over and go wherever he's at? We will find out very shortly what happens with this. But I think Tucker Unfiltered will be much more interesting than when he had a corporate overlord forcing his narrative to be toned down here. But you see, she uses the Marvel rhetoric to reach these audiences who are stupid, right? I mean, it's about elementary school level stuff. Right? He's the Marvel villain. He's Thanos, and that makes me Captain Marvel. That's all she's trying to do on a dumb level, is just reach idiotic people. And those people, for some reason, are allowed to vote. God, what a stupid system we have. At an equal level of you and me. Oh my gosh, think about that. I don't want to think too hard about it. I'll go into a spiral, and I don't want that. But this is the rhetoric they use, and this is what I'm trying to point out right here. They use the culture 100% to create their narrative, and then they use the narrative to create the culture. It's a circle, and we need to do this in reverse, guys. We need to really get our acts together and really come together as a group. Otherwise, we're never going to be able to fight this. Going at this alone is very difficult, and I don't really see the support of my cultural efforts, or Eric July's cultural efforts, or Razorfist's cultural efforts, or anybody's from like the Daily Wire or Fox News or Breitbart. Where are they? They're silent. They're not helping us out. They're not funding us. What's going on here? Where's our think tanks creating this? This needs to change soon. Otherwise, we're just going to be in this spiral forever. All right, leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit that like and subscribe button. And of course, check out Flying Sparks on BackerKit right now. I appreciate you guys for being there.